Okay, we're going to recap the Friday session here. Then we had March the 5th for all of the US dollar pairs. Let's slide on over, take a look at the QuickyView. We haven't put our entries from the day in, but we've got the chart. Basically, I'll just run through it because I haven't had a chance to download that information here. The Aussie didn't fill. If you look at the chart, you'll see, I mean, we just took off and never made any, from the open, straight up. So our analysis, basically, I'm just do a quick overview. Our analysis from yesterday that I published was right in that we were expecting things to be the opposite of what they were, with the exception of the yen. The yen gave us a nice little hot burn. Thank goodness we only lost 40 pips on it because it was a double deer short, and so we would only want to risk half of the maximum stop range, which came out to be 40. We also lost 24 pips on the kiwi because because of its weakness, we were saying, well, we'll try and short it at the top, and we'll also try and get a long, but the long never got in there because it never went down anywhere to fill it. So all we had was the one end of that hedge, which was the short. The Canadian dollar, we were looking both ways. We were expecting it might bust out long, which it did not do. But we were looking to take the long down at 102.52, then shorting at the high, which neither one of them filled, so we came out with a zero there. Fortunately, our euro gave us a return, our pound gave us a return. Okay, and the franc, we were able to catch that one. So overall, despite the burn from the yen and the kiwi, we pulled back with the euro, the pound, and the franc to offset those for, roughly around about a 94 pip gain, despite the disappointments in those two pairs. And that's pretty much it. There's no sense in really going. Well, no, we are going to go through. Let's go back. As we said, in the Aussie, we didn't get filled. It never made any retracement whatsoever. It just took off from the open, as you can see. Fortunately, we were able to grab the double dare long. We had the bottoming action there. We were expecting it to push back long again. We got them underneath the support that we talked about yesterday. So that worked out pretty good, filling us in at 135.65. It went down just enough to get us. We barely caught that one. The pound, double dare longing that one at 150.16. We got out a little early there at 50.81. We originally talked about the 50.56 yesterday, but that was based on taking the long from the support at 149.76 area, and we took the 50.85 because it was confirmed there with the channel for the target. So we could have got a little bit more out of it, but we don't like taking those kinds of chances. Here's where we got burned on the kiwi, taking that short over here at the where are we? We saw this here at the channel there, 69.25, and then that coincided very well with these sets of 3-layer supports. We found the middle one between 9.16, 9.49, 9.39. Took a short, didn't work out, and the long didn't work out because it never came back to it. Like the Aussie, it took off. But the good thing is that we were right in our direction. As we said, generally on the Fridays, if you're going short on Thursday, you're going long on Friday. If you're long on Friday, you're going short on, if you're going long on Thursday, you're going short on Friday. Friday's a profit-taking day. It doesn't happen every time, but as you can see with the yen, way it took off, it just cranked out of there. It took off like a rocket. That's fine. It's about time the yen did something. Anyway, the CAD, no entries on the CAD. Didn't get anything to meet us. A lot of indecision going on there. And the franc, we were able to get our 107.85 short to come back down, and closing out the day there, what was that close there? It was down in the yeah, 107.39. So that was a nice 40 pip gain. So basically that's it. Totaled out fairly decent. At least we came out with a profit. That's it for the Friday, and we'll do the total of all throughout the week later.